Hey everyone, this is a video about how someone from the MCT Plus team has threatened legal action against me. Now normally when I do a video, it's a tutorial or it's me giving my opinion on a particular subject or a news event. Unfortunately, in this situation, I am part of the news. This is something that I kind of came, I changed my mind a few times as to whether I should do a video about this. But ultimately, I need to stand up for myself. MCT are anonymous. They don't, share who they are. No one knows who they are. And I don't like being threatened by anyone, at least not someone who's anonymous. So I want to talk about what happened. And then I want to give you my side of events, and I want to show you the discussion that I had with Simon from MCT Plus. Now, I don't like sharing private conversations, so I don't, that's one of the reasons why I was hesitant to do this video. I don't want to feel that anyone can't come to me and talk about anything. The only time I have shared private conversations is if, if someone had perhaps shared a link with me, or asked me to copy something onto a live stream. I did that once a few weeks ago when someone said, hey, I'll send you the message in Discord because it's a long message. And then I read it out in the live stream. But normally I've only talked about what's been sent to me when it's a scammer or somebody spam me or something like that. But because of the nature of what happened, I feel that I need to show the discussion. Some of you may disagree with that, and I do appreciate that. But as you'll see, I think for me to explain what actually happened, I have to show how the discussion went. So this is going to be a longish video. It will be ultimately quite a boring video. So I'm sure a lot of you guys will switch off. But yeah, I want to give my side of events. I want to explain what happened. This is something that concerns myself. But I think this is something that other YouTubers as well will have experienced. So just anyone who's a content creator, they will have faced something like this one time or another. So this isn't going to be a flashy, quick edited video. I'm going to do it in one take. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion about what happened last night when Simon from MCT approached me. I believe he's the social media guy, but he's involved. He's one of the main guys in the team. So I want to give you my side of events. So if I jump over to my browser here, this is MCT Plus, and this is their new website, which is really nice actually. I really like their new website. It's a Lyra 2Z coin, and they're known for their MCT Plus exchange. So I'm going to talk about the white paper a little bit. They announced that the announcement in Bitcoin Talk was on May 27th. And you can see all the information there. I'll put links to all this in the description area so you guys can see it. Now, after this was launched, I did start mining it, and I did a video, what I've been mining the last few weeks, and then I did another video, my crypto trading beta, a unique crypto trading service. So that was like a month after they launched, and I showed the exchange. Now, this isn't a tit for tat video. Despite what's happened and what they said to me, I've really liked their exchange. I like what they're trying to do with their exchange as far as a peer-to-peer exchange system. It's got a lot of things they need to work on. There's a lot of things I don't like about it, and which I covered in that video, which you can watch if you want. There's a lot of things I don't like about it, but I do like the idea behind it, and I think they're doing well. There's a lot of things at the start that, they were cancelling trades and all that, but, they're still developing it, and they're still if I can talk. They're still ironing out bugs. I need a drink of water. Sponsored by Volvic, as always. Yeah, so I'm not going to crap on the coin as far as the exchange and that goes. Basically, Simon contacted me, and it was about this video. This is a video I did via my phone a few days ago, and I talked about pump and dump coins, and I talked about, I think I showed the graph. Yeah, so I showed graphs like this, and I talked about how coins which were pre-selling masternodes, they were artificially setting the price high, and then because of that, all the initial investors were trying to break even, so they were selling, and then the price was going down. So it's had quite a lot of fantastic comments from people. A lot of people liked that video. But Simon from MCT didn't like it. So I'm going to show you the clip. I'm going to show you the clip from that video. And what this part is me talking about masternode coins that start from block 1. So I'll play it now. When I'm looking at projects, I want at least a proof of work mining period of 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe even a year. But these coins have a proof of work period, sometimes of 0 minutes. There are some of these coins being launched on Bitcoin Talk, and on block 1, masternodes are activated. Block 1. And I've seen this with a few coins. I talked about it with, I think, I will use one example because it was live and you guys saw it. But with MCT, I did a live stream about it. And on block 1, masternodes were activated. That is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, because all it does is give all the money, all the early coins, which sometimes are set up to have a high block reward, it gives them all to the developers or to early investors or their friends or whoever. So what you can see from that clip and what you can hear is that I said that MCT Plus started from block 1 as a masternode coin, and you could mine, you know, it was giving rewards to masternode holders and to miners. And I was, you know, at the point in that video that I made, in this video, my point was always that I think you should have a couple of months before any kind of masternode system is implemented. I think miners need a crack of the whip. I think there has to be some sort of extended proof of work period. That's, you know, I'm a miner, so perhaps I'm biased in that. But Simon from MCT wasn't happy with the fact that I said MCT, and you know, he contacted me about that, and he wasn't happy that I said MCT Plus because it's not true, he said. Now, here's the thing. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to say MCT or MCT Plus. What I did mean to say was Manocoin. This is the live stream that I was talking about. I did a live stream about this. This was like an organized launch, and so this was on 4th of June 2018, like a week or so after MCT was launched. And I did a live stream about it, and the launch was a nightmare. It was a failure. You know, we were mining to the pools. There were a lot of people who watched the stream. It's quite a fun stream because everyone was set up. They set up their pools. They set up all their GPU mining rigs to mine this coin. And when it actually launched, it was a nightmare. All the block rewards were going to masternode holders, and there was a lot of problems with the pools, and it was an absolute mess. And you know, I will admit that actual launch really did influence my view on the fact that there has to be a mining period before there's a masternode. You know, before there's any coins rewarded to masternode holders, I believe that you need to have miners in there mining for at least a month or so. And this launch really was a catalyst for me to have that opinion, because myself and everyone else who was on the stream were very frustrated with the way that launched. Granted, there's always mistakes when a new coin launches, but yeah, that is, you know, hand on heart, that is what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say MCT Plus. I meant to say Manocoin. Now, if I go back to the video the other day, if you go down, you will see here, correction, at around 10 minutes 23 seconds, I talk about coins that have masternodes on block 1. I incorrectly said MCT. I actually meant to say Manocoin. You can see the live stream I am referring to here. Now, I also posted this comment down here. Same comment, pretty much. Sorry for the mistake, guys, and apologies to the MCT team. The masternodes did not start on block 1. Now, I'm going to remove that comment, and I'm going to remove that reference there in the description area. And I'll explain why soon. You'll see why. But that's actually incorrect, and I'll talk about that. But this all stemmed from Simon contacting me. So, sorry. Now that you have an understanding of what Simon was referring to, I can refer to the discussion. So, if I bring up here, right. So this is just this is from our discussions previously. This is on Discord, and he was asking about my channel. You know, just kind of regular chit chat and things. So you can see these ones were 13th of June. So I've not spoke to him in like a month and a half. So it starts here. Hi Kev, I hope you're well. Was just watching your video about masternodes and have to point out a factual error in your comments about MCT. Our masternodes were not active from block 1. Hi Simon, I didn't mean MCT. Sorry, I meant Mano. Did I see MCT? Because, you know, I was sitting on my phone at the time. It was night time in the UK, I believe. Yeah, it was 11:30 at night in the UK. I will correct it in the video if I did say that. Did you know what time in the video I said that? I will add a card that corrects that. Now, as far as the card that I'm referring to, YouTube used to have a card system where you can add notes and you can see correction or something like that. I meant to say this or whatever. Unfortunately, YouTube I found this out last night. I didn't know this because I've never used cards. But YouTube only allows you to link to a video or a link or something like that. It doesn't allow you to display a message. What it does allow you to do is edit a video. Now, edit a video, all you can really do is trim out a section where you refer to something that's wrong. And I was looking at doing that last night, but it's an absolute pain in the ass to use. Anyone who's a YouTuber will tell you it takes literally hours to do something that should take minutes. It takes ages to get it right. But it wasn't just that. It would be very difficult to edit that because it wasn't like it wasn't just a little bit that I was talking about and then I moved on to something else. It was a continuation, and for me to edit out that part of the video, well, it would be a nightmare. So that's why I added the correction to the description and to the comment area. So if I scroll down there, he refers to the exact point that I said it, 10 minutes 23. Yes, but do you know exactly what time I say it? I hadn't seen that comment. I remember mentioning something about it in the video, but I thought I said Mano will correct that. And I said, well, I will correct that after I'd checked it myself. It follows that link. I said, right, okay, he says follows that link. And I said, my bad, didn't see the addition to the URL. Sorry about that, my mistake. The addition to the URL is talking about the little bit that says 10 minutes, 23 seconds. It's okay, but can you please correct that for us ASAP, as it's not good? We'll correct in the description in the comment area too. Okay, thanks. Personally, I feel the video should be pulled, but as I say, that's personal and without the team's input, it's a serious error. Now, personally, I disagree with that. I mean, at the time, I believed he was right. But this was one reference in a 23-minute video, and he was asking for the full video to be pulled. So I said, I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. I am adding a card, I was trying to at the time, and adding a correction to the description and comment to clarify the error. I simply cannot remove a 20+ minute video which is popular. The nature of YouTube means I cannot simply re-upload because I lose the comments, I lose the views, I lose the shares, and you know, I'd be deleting everyone's comments as well. So I said I will clarify it in an edit though, and I was looking to just edit it out at the time. And he came back and says, I'm sorry, I disagree with you. Popular or not, you are tarnishing our name and continuing to broadcast that video. I appreciate that you can add notes, but you're still saying our name when it should not be there. I said, with all due respect, what I say or do on my channel is no one else's business. I always clarify errors and retract mistakes, etc. I've been very supportive of MCT from the start, despite no one doing anything in return or granting an interview or anything like that. Disappointed you feel that way. Now, what I was referring to there is the fact, you know, I've never been paid for any videos for MCT or anything like that. In fact, the only time I've ever been paid anything for any video was I did a review of Infinix, and at the time they had a bounty, and I got a couple of 100 coins, which I can't even remember the dollar value, but when I sold it, it halved. But I declared it in the video in the description area. Apart from that one time, I haven't accepted payment from anyone to say anything. What you hear me saying, you know, is what I feel about a particular subject, and it always will be, even if I had accepted payment. But I hadn't. But what I'd asked them to do at the time was, hey, we set out an interview, why don't an interview on my channel? No one wanted to do it, or they talked about it and then they didn't want to do it. And again, it comes back down to the fact that this team is anonymous. No one knows who they are. They're hiding the fact, you know, they're not going into videos, they're not doing interviews, anything like that. So that's what that reference was. The fact that I'm not going to say do a favour, because I wanted to cover the exchange. I thought it was an interesting concept, and that's why I shared it on my channel. But they were like, thanks for doing all these videos. But they didn't want to do anything in return. They didn't want to do an interview. They didn't want to do anything. And that's what I was talking about as far as me being supportive of them. And he says, I'm sorry, those last comments of yours were totally unprofessional. I'd honestly hoped better of you. I will speak with the team and decide what we can be done, as this video is damaging to our name and you're refusing to take it down, even though in writing you've agreed you have stated the wrong project. I don't feel we're asking too much, and I feel we've been reasonable in regards to this. I disagree fully with that. And he says, you're asking me to take down a video that took hours to produce and edit and upload. I've already made a correction in the description and comment area. Not going to go back and forth with you in this, as I believe you're being highly unreasonable. Not going to discuss it any further as we clearly don't agree on this. Best of luck with the project. And this is when Simon says, no, and I will be suggesting we take legal action because I feel you are grossly wrong in your decisions and actions. I said, wow, seriously? You know, this is 11:58. This is midnight. I'm sitting on the couch reading this. So you can imagine, you know, the state of mind. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Wow, seriously, you want to take legal action despite the fact that I've already made a retraction? Please don't contact me again. At that point, I actually blocked him, but so that I didn't have to unblock the messages, I unblocked him, but I'm going to block him again after I do this video. I don't want to speak to Simon or anyone else from the MCT if, you know, this is how they handle things. So there's a few things that are there. There's definitely a few things there. It escalated very quickly, as Will Ferrell would say. So I think after reading that, I'm sure there's some of you who are watching this who will side with me and say, I don't blame you. I would have told them to get lost as well. There's other people who say, well, you did the right thing with adding a correction in the description area and the comment area. But there will be people who support what Simon was saying and saying, you know, well, you should pull the video. So I want to talk about why I took a stance like that, why I took such a, I guess you could call it a strong position, but why I was so passionate about the fact that I had done enough. Now, if you go back to my older YouTube videos, I have made mistakes. I always make mistakes. This is the nature of YouTube. It's the nature of cryptocurrency. When I've made a minor error, whenever I do the next video, I make a correction, or I'll add a note to the comment area. And I'm not talking about, you know, I always do kind of cover my ass. I say, I think, or, you know, when I'm talking about something, and I try not to talk about things that I don't know about. There is one video that someone brought up, and I did remove the video. And the reason being, you know, in that video, in that example, I mentioned MCT, like one comment in a 23-minute video. And for me to remove that is insane, for them even to request that. But for another video, I did retract it. And the reason I retracted that is because someone came to me in Discord and they gave me some information about something, and I took it at face value because I did a little bit of research myself and I didn't find anything that disproved what they had said. But a month down the line, when people found out more information, I still don't know if my original video, you know, the other video that I did remove, I don't know if it was true or not, but there certainly wasn't enough evidence for me to do a video on it. So I removed it and I just deleted it because I will do retraction, but I don't want, the thing is, I don't want to do retraction videos all the time, but if something is 100% wrong, I will delete a video if that is, you know, the whole video. If that's the one topic that is being discussed in the video, I'll do that. But obviously the nature of YouTube is different from a blog article. If someone contacts me and said, by the way, it's $10 per month instead of $20 per month or something, you know, if I've published an article on my website, I just click, you know, edit, $10 saved, that's it, and add a little note, hey, I changed it, we incorrectly said this at one point. Takes 2 seconds to do, very easy. You can't do that on YouTube. YouTube does not give you any functionality to re-upload a video, so there's never an option to edit and re-upload unless you find an error right away, and then you can choose to fix it and then upload it. But I want to talk about why I didn't want to remove it. Sorry, I'm so dehydrated today. Firstly, as I said, in that specific example that Simon was talking about, it's one small reference in a 23-minute video. At the time, I believed it was wrong, and again, I will talk about that. That's one thing. I think that a retraction, in my personal opinion, I think a correction in the description area and in the comment area that is pinned to the very top of the comment area, I feel that that is more than enough. I truly believe that. Secondly, videos take a long time to research. They take a long time to edit and then publish. You need to do thumbnails, descriptions, tags, all these different things. A little video like that, maybe you might think it's only 23 minutes. No, that's probably 2 or 3 hours when you add in the editing and the publishing and the research and all this kind of thing. I can't just go and start deleting videos like that. I can't spend 3 or 4 or 6 hours or whatever producing a video and then someone just requests it and I delete it. I can't get in the habit of doing that. And anyone who is a content creator understands that. You know, this isn't the first time I've had this. You know, I've been publishing articles online for 19 years now. I've published tens of thousands of articles. Maybe, I'm not going to say 100,000s, but it's definitely in the your high tens of thousands. I've published tens of thousands. That's not even an exaggeration. And I have pissed off a lot of people over the years. A lot of people. I have had people threatening me with legal action, telling me that I have to remove a review. But I always stood up for what I believed in, and I told them to get lost. And I've paid for it. I have paid for it. I have had negative SEO campaigns against me, which basically brought down the traffic on my website. My website was being DDoS attacked all the time because I had criticized a Russian company of a product that I reviewed. And when all these other blogs were, you know, criticizing, were saying that a product was amazing because what they were trying to do was get a commission, I was saying, I don't know what these people are talking about. This sucks. And you know, obviously I did reviews as well where I said certain products I loved and certain products I liked, but I just said things as I saw it. And a lot of people weren't happy with that, and a lot of companies and a lot of people, when there is any negative press about their company, rather than trying to do the right thing, they actually just try and they go on the attack. Rather than trying to fix the problem and saying, yeah, we take your comments on board, they would go on the attack and they would threaten legal action for me to take away the article. And I never took it away. I would say, sorry, it's the truth. And this is the thing, guys, you know, I have an opinion about something, and this is what my YouTube channel was about, for me to give my opinion. I think ultimately though, with, you know, someone asking me to remove a video, I think it sets a very dangerous precedent. I think, you know, the whole idea for me to remove a video just, you know, for one reference to a video is, to me, it's ludicrous. I mean, should I be expected to remove every single video that someone disagrees with? Should I go back to all my live streams? I've did a couple of live streams that were over 4 hours. There was one that was 8 hours and I actually had to stop it because I knew that YouTube would stop recording it. In those streams, you know, we're researching things, we're saying things, I'm saying things, you know, reading comments and all this. And, you know, it's the kind of, you know, when I'm doing a live stream like that, that's the one from Nanocoin, I'm looking at comments, you know, at this right-hand side there, I'm doing research, I've got all the cameras everywhere. Sometimes I do say something that's maybe not 100% correct. And going by Simon's logic, I should go back to all these videos and simply remove them. And that's insane. You know, my channel would die overnight if I just start deleting videos where in a live stream I said something that was maybe not 100% correct. And again, it comes back to the nature of YouTube. You simply can't just remove things easily. It's just not any functionality to do that. Especially in the world in the cryptocurrency where things are changing every single day. And as I said that before, the video that I did retract, the video that I did delete, and I did retract it, and I did remove the video completely. At that time, I was going by the information that was available, and everything pointed towards that being true. When that other person came to me and said, that's not true, what are you talking about? It was a month later. It was a month later. Like, what do you want me to do? I can only say, you know, I can only speak with authority on the information that I see, and if I'm only seeing part of a picture, I mean, ultimately, a lot of people will say, well, you should do more research, you should do that. You can't, you know, it becomes difficult to do that. You know, for every video I do a lot of research, but sometimes you simply can't spend 5 hours researching something to clarify a little point for a 5-minute video. You know, you just can't, because in that time you could produce 2 videos or 3 videos. So yes, that is the nature of YouTube. That is the nature of cryptocurrency, and it's the nature of things changing over time. I added a little note here for something so I didn't remember it. Yes, ultimately, what I do on my channel is up to me. This channel is, it's a place for me to learn as a cryptocurrency miner and trader, enthusiast, whatever you want to call me. It's a place for me to learn, place for me to grow. It's a place for me to connect with everyone else. I always do my utmost to be 100% correct. But, you know, human error, sometimes maybe something isn't 100% correct, or maybe it's a little bit misleading. It's just the nature of it. But I think, you know, my view of it is that I simply cannot allow anyone to ever dictate what I do or say on my channel. Ever. Ever. I will put my hand on, you know, I'll put my hand up if I ever do anything wrong. I will add a correction. But what I always do is to believe in myself and do what I believe is right. Not everyone will agree with that. Not everyone agrees with what I say in my videos. But if I'm not going to be honest, if I'm not going to, you know, do this channel, work on this channel and work on these videos in the way that I believe I should work on them, then what's the point? You know, I'm not a shill. I'm not going to start shilling people's coins for money. I'd rather just be honest and give my opinion on things. And I cannot set the precedent where I just delete videos when anyone threatens me or just isn't happy. No, delete that. That shows us in a bad light. Fine. It shows you in a bad light. Fine. You know, when I'm talking about coins, most of the time, you know, when we're looking at new projects, I'm crapping on them. I'm crapping on them. I'm saying bad things about them. I'm giving warnings to people. And I cannot warn people who watch my channel. I cannot warn them about coins. I cannot warn them. And you know, obviously this isn't related to what Simon's saying, but I cannot run this YouTube channel and warn people about a particular project or a coin without offending those people who are involved in that project. So, you know, we're talking about HashPower. I'm saying avoid it. I'm saying it's you know, you should be very careful about handing your money over to them. HashPower, obviously, if they see my video, they won't be happy about it. But what do you want me to do? Do you want me to, you know, if I criticize a scam or a Ponzi scheme or any kind of service that I don't recommend, should I retract it if they come and they're not happy with it? As I said, it sets a very, very dangerous precedent. Okay, there is a twist in this tale. There is a twist in this tale. So the discussion that you saw. The discussion that you saw from, I'm sorry, I'm not sure that there. This discussion here, the discussion that you saw there, that was over, what was that over? So that was 23:24 to 23:58. So you're talking about 30 minutes. So that was 30 minutes, nearly close to midnight on a Saturday night. I stayed in on a Saturday night and I worked. I worked on a Saturday night because I'd been out on a Friday night at a birthday party and I thought I'll just stay in and work. That's how sad my life is. But I stayed in the Saturday night. I was doing videos for my other YouTube channel. And I'm sitting on the couch with my phone reading this. And when I was reading this, I saw the comment. I saw the clip in the video. So I looked at this video. I looked at 10 minutes 23 or whatever it was. I looked at what I said. And I instantly remembered, no, what I meant to say was Manocoin. I didn't mean to say MCT. I meant to say Manocoin. But about 20-30 minutes after that last comment, after I'd blocked him, I sat down. I'm thinking, right, okay, let's check this. And here comes the twist. Here comes the twist. So let's forget about the fact that MCT are anonymous. Let's not bring up the fact that, you know, maybe I'm being petty here, but there is a certain irony that I'm talking about anonymous anonymous projects that pre-sale master coins, like this one. If you go down in the Bitcoin talk, you will see discussions about them pre-selling master coins. There will be discussions about this here because they did. Where is it? There will be a comment here somewhere. Maybe it's from page 2. But there are comments there about people wanting to buy pre-selling. They pre-sold masternodes from the very start. And you'll see it somewhere. Right. Is it there? Come on, show me. So yeah, they're an anonymous team and they did pre-sell masternodes at the very start. I thought there was 24 hours for mining without masternode payments, but I see 25 rewards on some blocks already. You see where this is going? Okay, so go over to the white paper, right? Herein lies the twist in the story, guys. I had replied to Simon under the assumption that I was wrong. I had acted and added that description and added that comment on the assumption that I was wrong. Because I'm sitting at my phone nearly midnight on a Saturday night. I was knackered. I was up early in the morning at the gym and I'd been out late the night before. I was tired and I'm just like, what the hell was going on here? But if you go to their white paper, their official white paper, I think you know what's coming, don't you guys? I think you know what's coming. So you've got the description of the coin. Now we've got the block reward schedule. Block start 1. Block end 210,000. Block rewards 50 MCT. Masternode rewards for block 1 25. Miner rewards 25. After all that, after him threatening me with legal action, and after me incorrectly saying MCT instead of Manocoin, I was correct. I didn't mean to be correct. I meant to say Manocoin. And I'll put my, I'll put my hand out, I'll put my hand in my heart. I'll touch wood, I'll do what you want. I meant to say Manocoin, and that's 100% what I meant to say. But MCT and Simon is very upset at the fact that I said the MCT was mining, offering masternodes from block 1. And if we go back to his original comment, he says, our masternodes were not active from block 1. Well, look at that block reward schedule. From block 1, masternodes were getting 50%. That's how they split it. 50% masternodes, 50% for proof of work. From block 1. And again, go back to this comment here. Denki, I thought there was a 24-hour period just for mining without masternode payments, but I see 25 reward of some blocks instead of 50 already. So this is like the day they launched. They were already offering masternode block rewards. It's there in black and white. It's there, and maybe they'll go and change this now that I've said this. I don't know, but it's here. You can see it right there. This is from their white paper. And you think I'll launch it live. This is it, MCT Plus. Just in case you think I've doctored it or anything like that, I'll go back. So here you go. Here's some evidence. White paper. Click on it. Down to page, what was it, 13 or so? I think it was. Oh, there we go. So that you can tell that's official. It's official. So yes, the block rewards were in fact 50% masternodes from block 1. And there's comments about it on Bitcoin Talk. There's also comments about them pre-selling masternodes. The masternode price is 0.2 Bitcoin. Why 2 Bitcoin? And this is because they were selling it. You can see here 15,000 at 2 Bitcoin for pre-sold masternodes. And this is the thing, guys. I had did some videos for them, and I told people I was mining it. I did a video about their exchange. I did say, I'm sure I mentioned it many times, that I wasn't happy with them being anonymous, but they are an anonymous project, and this is me just saying facts, so I'm not going to retract it, but they are an anonymous project. They're anonymous. No one knows who they are. No one knows where they're from. No one knows what they look like, and they're anonymous. I believe they did a pre-mine as well. I'll check that. But they did pre-sell masternodes, and they did 100% did have masternodes started from the very start. And he's saying, well, it wasn't from block 1. Well, if it wasn't from block 1, it was block 2 or it was block 3. It was within the first couple of hours. But it's there in black and white. People are saying there that it's that the mining period, what's happening, because there's a block reward going to miners. A block reward going to masternode holders. So there's there. Simon, social media. Mari, founder marketing. Andrew, founder developer. And, these people haven't spoke to me. They're not going to speak to me in an interview. I don't want to now. Obviously, I don't want to after this, so I'm not going to speak to them. I'm not going to, that's the thing, guys. I'm not doing this for tit for tat. I'm certainly not going to tell anyone not to mine MCT. I mined it. I do still like their exchange. They've got a really nice website, and I had no problems with them until this day. I really did. I really didn't have any problems with them. But everything I was saying there is true. They are an anonymous coin. They did have a 3% pre-mine and pre-sold a lot of masternodes, so they brought in a lot of money that way as well. So they tried to define the price. And again, this is the irony. I was talking about coins like that, and they do fit exactly 100% what I was talking about in that video. Despite the fact I meant to say Manocoin, they are true. So yes, Simon came out and he said that our masternodes were not active from block 1. All the evidence points to that not being true. Our survey says, so guys, as I said, I did have reservations about doing this video. I did have reservations about sharing a private conversation, but I don't take the threat of legal action lightly. Maybe that was a throwaway comment by him. I don't know, but I can't take it. It's hard to tell what someone was saying. But even if he didn't say the legal action, just the idea that he is trying to force me to remove a video that I took hours to record, to research, to produce, to edit, to publish. the idea that he thinks that he can control what I do on my channel. Sorry, I don't agree with this. And the thing is, guys, I'm trying to think of a cliche statement here, you know, where they say, let me think, what's the cheesiest cliche statement I can say? I'd rather be someone's shot of tequila than everyone's cup of tea. Call it what you will. I'm not out there to try and please everyone. In this cryptocurrency channel, I'm going to piss off a lot of people. I know I am. I'm going to have a lot of people when I go to conferences that don't like me. But as far as I'm concerned, this is for all those people. I don't care. I'm going to do my best to warn people against scams. I'm always going to be honest to the people that subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm still unsure about whether I should ever accept a bounty payment ever again, because there is this kind of grey line where even if you disclose it, people will think, you know, how can they trust your opinion? So that's something I need to talk about with you guys. But as far as my channel, I'm sorry. I never mean to offend, but I do always seek out to do the right thing, to try and do the right thing, to try and give information and try and do research for things. If I do a dedicated video about something and it's 100% wrong, I will delete it. And if it was really bad and it gave someone a lot of exposure, I would do a retraction video. And I have did one of those before. I did do another video where I corrected myself and said, sorry guys, I had read that website, but the website was wrong. I've now spoke to them and they said, this is it. So accept my apologies. I will do that. And if it's one little thing in a 4-hour live stream, I'm not going to delete the video. I'm simply not going to do it. I'm going to add a note. I'm going to add a comment and all that. But obviously, everything, you know, it's never black and white. It's never black and white. You have to look at these things on a case-by-case basis and make a judgment call. I hope that my judgment calls are always what I believe to be correct. Sometimes it's a grey area. You know, you could really fork in the road and you can go left or right depending on what you decide to do. But, sorry, anyone out there, this has nothing to do with Simon, nothing to do with MCT, but sorry, I'm going to get a lot of people, as my channel becomes more popular, as I get more subscribers and viewers, I will review more coins, I will review more projects, more cryptocurrency services, and there is going to be people that will say, you better remove that video, that shines us in the bad light. Sorry, I'm not going to listen to people that threaten me. What I can do is always try to do my best and do what I think is right as far as retractions and corrections and things like that. But, sorry, if there's anyone out there who thinks they can push me around, that thinks they can threaten legal action at me, and I know that you can probably hurt me in some way. I know that. But I cannot back down from situations like that. I can't, you know, be scared of people threatening me, because if I become someone who just shills coins or is scared to say the truth, you know, because I'm scared of what's going to happen to me, then what's the point of my channel? What's the point of any cryptocurrency YouTube channel if you're scared to tell the truth or if you're scared to give your opinion? There's a lot of what I would call generic YouTube channels out there where people aren't being honest and they're just like robots, just saying what they need to say to get views, to get money. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there as well, though. Lots of them. You know, off the top of my head, I really should have researched this, but Brandon Coin, Voss Coin, Seth Estrada, Vincent Briatore or something, I can't remember his second name, Dave Tech, watching my channel. I'm leaving out a lot of really good YouTube channels, and I like these videos, I like these YouTubers because they are honest, they do give their honest opinion, and they do criticize other projects as well. So I do apologize. This has been a very long ass video. I know it's been a very long ass video, but this isn't something that that I wanted to take lightly, and I simply can't let people like this walk over me. The thing is, when he had actually contacted me, this is the thing that was annoying me. I jumped on my laptop and I was ready to edit my video and just cut out a minute or two of that video, you know, because, you know, I thought I was wrong at the time. And then when he started being pushy and saying, no, you should remove it. No, you should remove it. We're going to take you to court. Fine. Here's the thing. The irony being, if they take me to court, I'll find out who they are. An anonymous party, I'll find out who they are. Well, they'll probably hide behind an organisation or company name or something. So guys, yeah, I had to give my side of the story on this. It's been a very long, boring video. But I'm not going to crap on MCT. I'm not going to tell you guys not to mine it. I still do like their exchange. But from now on, you know, obviously, I don't think I'm going to go out my way to talk to them directly. Call it burnt your bridges, call it whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm working 6-7 days a week. I'm talking to people on Discord all the time. I'm a very busy guy. I've got two YouTube channels. I've got lots of websites. I'm trying to have a social life as well. I don't have time for people threatening me with things like that. Especially when it turns out the thing that I was saying, I didn't mean to, but it turns out it was 100% true. So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate the support I've had in the channel. And once again, just a reminder, I'm not trying to crap on MCT. I don't want a tit for tat thing happening. I'm just trying to give my side of the story. I think what they did was wrong. I think the position they took was very wrong. And I think the threat of legal action was very wrong, because that isn't something that anyone should take lightly. It is what it is. And as I said, you know, as a YouTuber, I will encounter things like this from time to time. And it is a pain in the ass, and it is something that I don't enjoy. It is something that's stressful. It's something that I don't like doing. But if I can't say if I can't do what I want, if I can't say what I want, if I don't have full control over my YouTube channel, and I just bend over and just let anyone else push me around just because I said something bad about their cryptocurrency, then I'll just shut down my channel. Really, I would. I don't want to be a shill. I don't want to just have a generic YouTube channel. I want this to be a place where I can, you know, talk about mining, talk about things that I'm passionate about, talk about things that I've been, you know, covering or discussing. But I always, you know, right or wrong, I'll always be honest, and I'll always try to do the right thing, what I think to be the right thing. So I'm very disappointed in the way that MCT approached this, especially when, you know, this is the thing, guys. I'm public. Everyone knows who I am. Everyone knows what I look like, what I sound like. They are not. They can hide behind their anonymous website, their anonymous team names, their lack of pictures. They can hide behind that. I don't have that. I can't afford that. You know, this is the price you pay for being on YouTube. People know who you are. So they can easily change their names if they want to. They can jump to another project. I can't do that. So I'm not going to bend over, and I'm not going to take it from people that threaten me with legal action when I'm correct, accidentally. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to everyone who supports the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you've lasted this long in watching all of this video, then you're a braver man than me. But thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate all the support, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.